O great provider, whose infinite love reaches beyond the farthest star, whose divine energy penetrates down into the crystal earth grids of this sacred star, raising the vibration above, below, within, and without. Like shooting stars that cross the sky, we are here and we are gone, leaving behind a fleeting glimpse of what once was. I come to you, Creator, as your child, who has been given the opportunity to walk upon the face of this sacred star, Mother Earth, in order that I might know my purpose and learn your absolute, unconditional love in all things. To know forgiveness is not an option, but a must if I am to walk in your footprints. Creator, as I continue to hear your voice in the thunder, and may I continue to hear your whispers in the wind. For this day and the opportunity of walking the ancient path of Turtle, Mother Earth, and the ancestors. Help me, Creator, keep my feet grounded to your love and to your way. Long ago, as a young man, I traveled far to the north. This was the beginning of my shamanic journey. The bus would take me far into the rural areas of the Northlands in Upper Canada to a place called the Red Lake Road. It was late at night when I reached the road, and the bus driver woke me up and told me this is the road to Red Lake. I remember as a young man watching the taillights of the bus disappear into the darkness and looking at a road that seemed so foreign, and my heart inside was full of fear. As I began to walk the road, I felt the presence of something that had come to be with me. On the other side of the road walked a tall dog, and as much as I tried to invite the dog to my side of the road, it stayed on its own side but walked with me for several hours. I felt safe, and I prayed in my heart that the tall dog would not leave me. I walked for hours, and then suddenly lights began to flash in the distance on the sky. A truck was making its way towards me on this small, narrow road. And as it came, I prayed to my Creator, please don't let this truck pass me by. As the truck came close to me, it stopped. And a voice said to me, "How far are you going?" I said, "I'm on my way to Red Lake." And the driver said, "I'm going there. Get in the back of the truck and I will take you there." We have about another 4-hour drive to Red Lake, as it was over 100 miles. So then the driver said to me, "So how long has the timber wolf been walking with you?" And I remember looking at the stranger and saying, "What?" "The timber wolf," he said. "On the road I saw him as he jumped off into the forest." I got on the back of the truck, very fearful, and yet something in my heart stirred. For what I thought was a big dog was my teacher, the wolf who had come to greet me at the beginning of the Red Lake Road. Since that time, my journey has taken me on many twists and turns on the red road of life. And today, as an elder and as a shamanic teacher, I share with those who will listen and to those who will take the time the lessons of the ancient ones. I teach those to watch for the eagles in high places, where they are undisturbed by prying eyes. I teach people to walk in peace and to walk in balance. I teach people to forgive and let go. For it is said that if we hang on to things, it will be to our detriment. For the salmon, when the eagle flies and catches the salmon, snatches the salmon from the river, sometimes the salmon will take the life of the eagle, as the eagle's talons will sink deep within the meat of the salmon, and the weight of the salmon will pull the eagle down into the water, and eventually, through exhaustion, the eagle will drown, teaching us the lesson that we must be careful what we sink our talons into as spiritual beings. We are taught to release and let go, that there cannot be healing, there cannot be growth, and we cannot be guided by Creator if we hold unforgiveness in our talents and in our hearts. We pray that through our journey that we will grasp these truths like the eagle and fly high to higher branches of enlightenment and understanding, there to inwardly digest and to ponder the lessons that are ancient, that are simple, and yet so complex. I have spoken, White Eagle. Help me, Creator, to be big enough to see how small I am, to realize the secret of who I am is locked into my DNA, to have the wisdom to understand that darkness takes on 1,000 faces and names, and that as reflectors of light, we cannot allow our light to be darkened, for light beings cannot reflect darkness, only light. That as your child, it is to realize our crucial responsibility is taught to let rage, resentment darken me, preventing your light to shine through me. Knowing your will for my life is to be a reflector of light, not of darkness. Help me to understand that my mind is like the sky, sometimes filled with thoughts like dark clouds and dark thoughts, but they will pass, and the white clouds will move across the sky with light thoughts, and then the sky will become clear, and grandfather's sun will shine again, dispelling all of the darkness. Help me, Creator, to understand that my life here is connected by the cord of the universe, and that when I am connected, I have no problems. There can be no problems when we are connected to our source. Help me to understand that not only one day will that cord be severed, and we will return to the stars as Star Nation children, and that our departure from the sacred star will be part of your divine plan, always remembering the words of a wise man: to everything, to every creature, no matter how great or small, a small ant, an ancient redwood in the forest, or a fish in the ocean, it has its time, a season to live and a season to die. If the great Douglas fir or redwood falls in the forest at the hands of a chainsaw massacre, or in a forest fire, or as a young sapling, it will have been its time. If the ant is to find itself suddenly trampled by a Bigfoot, someone who has walked upon it on the path and taken its life, it will have been the ant's time, lifting from us all the heaviness, making us realize that we do not have to worry about being born or our passing, for that has been looked after by our Creator, and we have been given a round ticket to the great airport of life, and all we must learn to do is live in the moment. May we at our final breath be received into your care and keeping, O great Creator and Provider. Megwich, Megwich, Megwich. It is done.